Okay, y'all, I'm gonna try to give y'all some of this info real quick. I'm definitely gonna have to come back and read more when I get home. But here we go. So, in the book called Ancient Testaments of the Patriarchs, and it has a little line under it, and it says autobiographies from the Dead Sea Scrolls, and it's by Ken Johnson. In case somebody wants to know that part, the ISBN number, in case somebody wants to get it. Oh, I just had an order pop up. Close. Okay, I can do that. I was waiting on some work too. That's why I was reading. I'm in the parking lot of Target and all that. I was over here reading, right? So this is the ISBN number though on the back in case anybody wants this exact one. I don't know if there are other versions or So the ISBN number, so you can type this in exactly in any bookstore online. It'll find this exact book if you want this exact one. I don't know if they have any other ones, but here we go. It's 978-197-588-7742. 978-197-588-7742. You type that in on Amazon, eBay, whatever book website you want, it'll find this exact book if the website has it. So you can just type it in on the internet. It'll still find it, most likely. And then you just click a link. But this is what the book looks like. I'm gonna just flip it around real quick. So this is what the book looks like. Ancient Testaments of the Patriarchs, autobiographic. I'm trying to get it clear, but autobiographies from the Dead Sea Scrolls, and then at the bottom he has the person's name, Ken Johnson. Okay, now I'm the person that has to hold the camera because my old van mask that I used to have in my old car, I don't know, for some reason I think I had to get rid of it. No, it's still in my old car. This is my new car. So I don't have the one that it turns, sideways, so I can't put this up there. Sucks. So I gotta be the cameraman like I usually am. So anyway, I'm gonna open this book up and read a little bit before I leave and show y'all the main parts that I was talking about. So let me do that. Now I haven't read any of the books in here yet. I just got this recently, and I was like, I got these books in my room and I haven't read all of them. So this was one of them, and I grabbed it last night, or was it this morning? I don't know. It was one of them, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna read this, or I should, something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I opened the book, and this is the books that's in it. It has 20 books. It has the Testament of Enos, and I'm gonna just skip saying the Testament of over and over and over, and I'm gonna just say each name of the book that's in here. So it's gonna be basically the Testament of Enos, of Noah, and so on, right? That's the orders coming in on my phone, y'all. My bad. I got the Bluetooth coming. Look at all these orders. All right now, all right, we got some work. Here we go though. So we got the Testament of Enos, of Lamech, of Noah, of Abraham, of Jacob, of Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Joseph, Benjamin, Kohath, Amran, if I said it right, Amram, sorry, Amram, sorry, I had to make sure I said that properly. Aaron, like I've never heard of a testament of Aaron or Aaron. I like saying Aaron, but anyway, and that's it. And it's got extra information about the book and the Dead Sea Scrolls and all that, right? So this is what I was reading. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. I was reading the introduction and the info before you read the books, right? And it's some good information because someone like me needs to know, right? So here's the stuff that I highlighted. And I'm going to just start at the part I highlighted and continue on down to the main part. So it says, I'm gonna start. I might need to read from the beginning of the introduction because I don't know if I can come in right there. Now I got to read from the beginning, but it ain't long though. Here we go. Here we go. So it says the history of the Dead Sea Scrolls is very complex. Can I? I'm gonna try to figure something out. I'm gonna hold the phone with my left hand. I had this highlighter in the other hand. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. And I'm gonna open the book with this hand. Make it easier. Hold on. I'm gonna fix the camera in a minute. Let me get the book on the page. There we go. And build it. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Okay, that's much better. I still got the same arm holding the phone again, but it's all good. It's much better. Got that highlighter out my hand. I had the highlighter and the phone in the same hand. Anyway, try not to laugh. The history of the Dead Sea Scrolls is very complex. We know that the Essenes kept an ancient library in Qumran. We also know that sometime before the Roman destruction of the Temple of Jerusalem, did I read that right? We also know that sometime before the Roman destruction of the Jerusalem Temple in AD 70, the Essenes sealed the scrolls of their library in jars for a future generation. And this sounds like what the Book of Enoch talks about. But it's a little bit different. But the Book of Enoch goes over how he preserved the writings and gave them to his son. And his son was supposed to pass them on for future generations down the bloodline. It's a little different, but it just talks about preserving scrolls in books or writings. So anyway, it says for a future generation, and then it says through the ages there were times when, Bedouins sought to sell scrolls they found in caves near or around Jerusalem. One such report was by the Syrian patriarch in the 11th century. He offered to buy any scrolls that were ancient copies of the books of the Bible. Something I've never heard. But then it goes on to say, by the late 1700s, many such rumors abounded. One set of scrolls came to light. They were called the Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs. Some of y'all know those. And then it says, these were supposedly the writings of the 12 sons of Jacob. Reuben, Simeon, and all the other, sons of Jacob. I'm going to skip all the names. And then it says, they were their last words to their children, dealing mainly with morality, but also containing references to ancient prophecy. Scholars had two major problems with these testaments. First, the prophecies were very focused on the Messiah and agreed wholeheartedly with Christian doctrine. Second, this is the main part. Second, the story was that the original Hebrew version was in the hands of a private collector. That's interesting. And then it says also, and only the retranslated Greek was available for scholars to study. So that's the first I've heard of a private collector. But we know in modern times that there are private collectors. So that isn't surprising at all. But let's keep going. Then it says that they only had the retranslated Greek available to study. Then it goes on to say, with no original Hebrew scrolls and messianic prophecies being too Christian-like, the Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs were dubbed to be Christian fiction. Okay. Then it also says they are still part of Volume 8 of the Ante-Nicene Fathers, 10-volume set. Then it goes on to say that was produced in the late 1800s. All that changed with the official discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls. And here's the main part. Another main part. Between AD 1948 to 2016, 12 caves were found in Qumran containing many ancient scrolls that are pre-Christian. A 40-volume set of the Dead Sea Scrolls was produced entitled Discoveries in the Judean Desert. This set, I should highlight that by the way, this set contains every photo, description, and translation of these scrolls. I didn't know. Fragments of 5 of the 12 sons of Jacob were found in the Dead Sea Scrolls: Levi, Judah, Naphtali, Joseph, and Benjamin. In this book, the portions of the 12 that were found in the Dead Sea Scrolls are underlined, and right there, I put a note next to it said, I love this, because I do love that they did that. So you can compare what was there and what wasn't, what they, all that. So anyway, it says, in this book, the portions of the 12 that were found in the Dead Sea Scrolls are underlined so that you can see how much remains from the original Hebrew. So that's some of the introduction so far, and that's all pretty much that I've read. I didn't read much of that. Much else, but so far it's an interesting introduction, stuff that I didn't know. But I did know that they did find some of the testaments of the 12 patriarchs in the Dead Sea Scrolls, and I probably read all of them, but I never compared how much of the original Hebrew we had and all of that. So it would be good to read it again and see. But also, it's just interesting to hear some of the things that I've read, because private collectors, we know about them, but we don't, nobody really talks about them like that. But they possibly do have some of these original scrolls in the original languages, and we just can't get them, or we don't have access to them like that. So yeah, that's a thing. That could really be a thing. It could be some rich people who are buying up these scrolls or have. It kind of reminds me of the Vatican. They have a lot of stuff too, and we don't have access to all of it like that. But I'm gonna put this book back down. It was just something I was reading on my little break while I was waiting for work. So anyway, I will be reading this more. I don't know how I'm gonna do this online with y'all. If I do, I don't know how that's gonna go, because I don't know how I can find this like a PDF, or I can make one if I can find it. Well, if I can find this online for free, I can make a PDF. Okay, well, all I gotta do is find it. If I can find this online for free, then I can make a PDF, and that way I can read it online and y'all can see what I see, because trying to read it from a book, you won't be able to see what I see unless I get this thing where you can have a camera over your head and it'll you show what you got in front of you, which I don't have yet, so I ain't even gonna go that route yet. I'd rather just try to find it online, and just, if it's there, I'll make a PDF of it and just do it that way. But I'll be reading that soon, God willing. I don't know how things gonna go, but randomly I'll be back. I'm gonna go back to work. But at least I did get to read that little bit. That horror a little bit, you know what I mean? I gotta get a I wonder about those what's that thing called? Hold on, wait a minute. Put this highlighter back. My bad, y'all. My bad. I accidentally hit the button. I'm trying to put my gel twistable highlighters back. I was kind of doing a little study. You know what I mean? I got almost everything in my book bag, in my car. Almost I don't know if I got a pencil. I don't got everything, but I got enough. I got pens, highlighters, biblical, spiritual books. I just need to read. I'm gonna start buying more books again, like little books to carry with me while I travel so I can read, like Jubilees. I'm really thinking about getting that. I'm gonna just have to get it. Stop slacking so I can read that while I don't even know what I was saying before, if I was saying something else. Got sidetracked, I guess. I can't remember. Oh, nah, I can't. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this book too. If you got it already, or if you want to get it, if you're interested, if you find the information valuable. But I know a lot of people don't take the outside hidden books, Apocrypha, P.D. Sugar, I can't even say it. P.D. Sudi, I gotta slow that down. P.D. Sudi figure. It's such a long word. I used to have it, I used to break it down, like, because I used to have to spell it a lot. P.D. Sudi figure. I think I'm saying it right. It's just so fast coming out of my mouth. That, the Nag Hammadi Library, and a lot of these, they got like manuscripts of them. Like, I just found out about the manuscripts for the darn 12 Patriarchs. I never even knew that. Like, I just read the books. I didn't need a manuscript for them, but I mean, it's good that they're out there. Like, I'm just now finding out when they were found, and that the original. I'm just ignorant, okay? I'm just ignorant when it comes to certain biblical, spiritual, like, scrolls, what they found and what they got, what they don't got. I don't always require a manuscript or look for one, but it's good that they got it. And I never even thought about. I guess because when you read those books, they just seem so valid, or just so good. It was like no need for a manuscript. Like, what do I need to check behind? Like, what do I need to verify? It sounds good to me. It all sounded pretty good to me. But I did notice that when you read the 12 patriarchs, 5 of the sons of Jacob make mention of the book of Enoch. 5 out of 12. So that also shows that they heard of and read the book of Enoch, and they believed it. Like, it's just a lot. But anyway, I'm going to work. Peace be to the saints. All right, y'all. I haven't gone live on my YouTube phone in a minute. That's what I was gonna say. I wanted to get like a little, something like a little camera to go live on. I forgot what they call it. The GoPro. Yeah, that's what I want to get. I'm gonna sacrifice and check out the GoPro or something that's smaller that I can just have in my car, and just, it'll hold it easier. And rather I go live on it, I'll just record the video and upload it later. Probably better to do it that way. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Share. It's hard to see. The sun is so bright. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I forgot how to end this video. What is this? Are you sure you want this? Yeah, that's right. Gotcha.